So, as of today, I can say I have taken every possible form of public transportation in Rwanda, which, sounds pretty cool, but when you hear every form of public transportation, it's not really anything to brag about because, well, I'm, I have almost died a couple of times. You just almost get into little wrecks and you go on and pray that the next moto you hop on is a safe one. Anyway, um, so this weekend, tomorrow is what is called the Kwita Izina, which is a naming ceremony for the baby gorillas. Um, it happens every year, and it's a really big deal because the president drives through Musanze into Kanigi where the naming ceremony is, and they bring a celebrity in, and the celebrity then names the gorilla. And, like they consult with locals about some names. Anyway, like last year was Don Cheadle, and Natalie Portman's done it before, so apparently it's a really big deal. And so, to get ready for the Kwita Izina, the last Saturday of every month, they have this thing called Umagando, something like that. I can't say it. I'm not very good at Kenya Rwandan. Anyway, it's where the whole neighborhood comes out and cleans the street, and then the day before Kwita Izina, they do this major cleaning, and so the roads have been um, pretty crazy today, and I went to work like any other day. And how I get to work, um, basically, essentially, is hitchhiking. My parents are gonna love to hear this. Um, so I just start walking because waiting for a bus takes a while. But it'll come whenever it comes. I'll just flag it down. So, um, to get to work today, I first took a bicycle. I rode on the back of someone's bicycle. And I don't like to take bicycles because frankly, they scare the hell out of me because they're like ancient. Some of these bikes are pre World War One. I saw one that said like Excelsior on it, which is the bicycle company. It's the moto company that Schwinn bought in 1914. I watch American Pickers. I know antique bikes when I see them. I, I I get on the back of these and they fly down the hills, and because I live in the mountains, right? So there's lots of hills here, or things to climb. Anyway, I I pray a lot when I'm on the back of one of these bicycles. Just pray that the brakes work, and sometimes they just use their feet to stop. They just drag their feet along the road, no biggie. So took a bicycle. Then got on a moto to go into town. And motos, I've gotten comfortable on them, but you just never know what's going to happen when you get on a moto because they just like weave around cars and see how close we can get to them. I almost lost my foot one time because, anyway, I'm not going to tell that story because my parents will be like, you're never riding one of those again. The helmets are disgusting too, so I wear a ball cap a lot of times when I get on a moto. But they're fun. I told my parents I'm going through my motorcycle phase. That if I get on the back of a moto, he speaks good enough English. He has a clean helmet. Um, he's taller than me. We might just ride into the sunset. I don't know. I haven't found one of those yet, so I'm not holding out or anything, or not. I'm not holding my breath. I guess that's what you would say. That's the figure of speech I'm looking for. I don't use figures of speech here because they don't understand them. Anyway, so take a moto. They're scary, whatever. Like, I really am not scared of anything now that I've ridden motos here. Because, like, the dividing line on the road, like divides the right from the left side, is really more of a suggestion here, so whatever. Then this is the public transportation mode I have not taken yet until today. It's called a Bisoki. It's like smaller than a 12-passenger van, but they cram 20 people in it. 20 people. Today I counted 18 in it. It It's a bonding experience. Like, you get really close to the people you're sitting with, all the locals. It's funny. They think it's funny that a white person's riding the bus. Um, but it was cool. We just swapped a little bo, just another day. And then took a Virunga home. I hiked a lot today. We walk a lot in Rwanda. Um, and so I took a bus home. And because of the Umugando, getting ready for the Kwita Izina, just all the people cleaning, the streets are crazy. So all the Virunga buses, which are bigger buses, they're a little smaller than the public transportation buses you'll see in the U.S., but they're almost equivalent. Um, it took a back road today because it couldn't take the main road for some reason. I don't know. Super, super crazy ride. It was just like a back road, like any back road in Arkansas. There was like this creek bed we crossed over once, and I can tell it's like when it's wet season, water is it's full of water. And there was no way this bus was supposed to make it up. That like I was so afraid it was gonna bottom out and we'd just be like rocking on this little hump, but somehow the driver made it. On the way up out of this creek bed, drags our entire back end. So we're looking for parts left behind us, and just kind of laughed about it and went on. I was laughing because it's just another day in Africa. Get out of the bus and see the bumper is just crunched. So the driver gets out and starts hammering away at it. But yeah, so I just kind of laugh now a lot at all the laws and rules we have in the U.S. and how scared we get about driving and how defensive we are driving because it's not really the case here at all. You don't see that at all. So you just get over it. There's little kids walking all on the side of the road. It's Africa, baby. It's an adventure every time I walk out my gates.